I can see that you want to know how the CRM works like and how the features are. So Mr. Ankit Agarwal will be presenting the features and the details in the CRM. So I hope you would like it. So stay tuned, everyone, for the pricing to be disclosed at the end of the session. I would request you, all of you, to take a look at how the CRM looks like and how it can fit into your businesses. Ankit, over to you. You're not audible, Ankit.
Am I audible?
Now you are, yes.
Okay. Thanks, Karima, for the introduction. So, hello everyone. I'm Ankit Agrawal and I'm the product head. And in this session of the webinar, I'm going to showcase to you the entire solutions what we are having, ultra customized for the study abroad industry. Okay. So when I'm talking about the study abroad companies, right, we are having the multiple stakeholders. Some are internal stakeholders and some are external stakeholders. So when I say about stakeholders, it will include you as a company, your counselors, your various departments. It can be the application department, it can be your counseling department, it can be your telecalling department. Then you are having multiple, agents. So nowadays, many companies are dealing in B2B also, where you may be having sub agents who may be giving applications to you. So that will be the another stakeholder. Then you will be having students as stakeholder, right? Then you'll be having the vendors. I'm sure you may be having some tie-ups your own and some applications you may be giving to the third party like Applyboard or something, and you would like to manage that also in the single CRM. So the solution what I'm going to present to you, this is a CRM where entire thing, your entire verticals, your entire business will be integrated in a single CRM, right? It can be your study abroad business, it can be your IELTS GMAT trainings if you're conducting multiple trainings. If you are also having solutions like immigrations, if you're having solutions like forex, travels, so every single thing will be integrated in a single platform. You don't need a separate CRM for all these things. So just allow me to share my screen. Okay, perfect. I hope my screen is visible, right? Super. So basically, in this ultra customized CRM, we are having three pillars or four pillars where this entire platform basically work. Okay. Now the first pillar what we are having is your process flow. So in the CRM, how we start is we sketch your entire process within the CRM. So when I'm talking about the process, okay, so you may be having one process or you may be having the multiple process. Like once you receive the lead, it can be follow up, hot lead, cold lead, recommendations given, offer letter received, visa part, right? Then if you're having immigration, then immigration related process. If you're having IELTS related process. So in this way, the first step is where we will sketch the entire process and the entire verticals in the platform. So that when I go to your dashboard, okay, so it will start reflecting your stages, like how many are total leads, pending leads, right? How many documents under review, how many students has applied, interstate, not interstate, how many applications are submitted, how many visas process started. So basically this entire dashboard will be customized, that you can see here also, and you can see in most upgraded dashboard also if you want to see. If I just escape, so here also you can see your entire flow. Key, this is like complete funnel, how many students applied, hot lead, cold lead, recommendations pending, all this data you can see in your dashboard. So this is the first part what we do in the platform. Okay, now second thing in the platform is your teams creation. Okay, so when I'm talking about the team creations, there may be chances you are having the multiple branches or you may be having the multiple verticals or multiple segments. Okay, so what you can do is you can create the branches and you can onboard your team members under them. Okay, so there can be one manager and there can be some counselors, and if you're having the hierarchy, like counselor should able to see only their leads, but manager can see overall what's happening in the branch. So you can define the entire hierarchy. So the second pillar of the CRM is, first is the process creation, second is your team creations and the hierarchy definitions, where we will define the hierarchy. If you're having the separate teams for study abroad, separate for visa, so we define the functions over here so that they can see only their process. They cannot see the others process. We can limit them only for their process. This is the second pillar of the platform. Then comes your third pillar in the platform, that's the tags. Okay. Now, what we do with the tags is you may be having multiple services, or you may be having the multiple vendors like Apply Board and all this. We onboard all your vendors in the platform. I am sure down the line you would like to see how many applications for the September intake you have given to vendor. So this will help you all these things. These are the three pillars we configure. Okay. Then comes our dashboard. Now here they're the leads. Now how the leads will come in the CRM, there are multiple ways. Once the platform is configured, then start the lead journey. Now how the leads will come in the CRM is there are multiple ways. Either counselors can add on the leads from here, they can define the source, how they got the lead. Okay. Or they can upload the bulk leads. Okay, they can upload the Excel, all the leads will come in the CRM. Or there's options given in the CRM where you can design the landing pages that I'll show you in a while. You can design the landing pages, or if you already have the websites, from there straight away lead will come in your CRM. So you consider all the possibilities, whatever, or if you're running some campaigns or anything, all the leads will come in the centralized system. Now, once the leads will come in the centralized system, okay, then here it will be their stages. So once the counselor is speaking to the candidate, okay, they will define after discussion the stage. Say for example, this is a hot lead, okay. Once they define this thing, immediately one pop-up will come where counselor need to enter when next time they want to speak to the same candidate. Say I want to speak on 13th at this time to this candidate, and they can write their comment. I spoke to the candidate, and whatever they want to write, they will write over here and add task. Now, what will happen on that day is, if they are not doing their task on time, system will be keep on reminding them in the dashboard also. It's being 58 days, it's being 126 days. You're supposed to speak to this person, but so far you have not spoken. So there is a very strong tag inbuilt in the platform that will be keep on reminding to the counselor saying that these many days delayed, but you have not spoken to this person. That you can filter also. If you just wanted to see upside, show me all those tasks that's running more than 8 days delayed. Just write over here 8 and filter. So it will show you all those tasks that's being more than 8 days delayed. Here you can see all these are more than 8 days delayed. Or show me all those tasks that's running more than 15 days delayed. Just write 15 and filter. Okay, so it will be keep on showing you these are the tasks that's being so many days delayed that you have not done it off. So it will become very easy to achieve your tags. Okay. Now, once this is done, then there are a lot of work you do on every application. So once you click on the student name, okay, then the first step is the profiling. I am sure you may be having some application form that you may be filling for the candidates, or candidates are filling that application form for undergraduate, master's, doctoral, right? Where they fill their details. Okay. So here, say for example, a student is looking for admission for the bachelor's. Click on the bachelor's. So one form will open up. Let me open the other form. Just 1 second. This is my demo form. Okay. Profiling. Okay. So one form, that form you can design also in the platform. I'm just seeing some form that I have not filled it so far so that I can show you. This also I have filled it. Let me enter one lead so that I'll show you, or let me just pick randomly some last one. Profiling. Okay, so here the details will come like which intake you want, what's your academic scores, what's your emergency contact number, looking for UG, what's your budget, what's your graduation CGPA and all these things, how many backlogs you are having, how much education gap, work experience, IELTS you have got it. So this is a form. Don't look at this as a form, because this entire form, there's an option given in your CRM. You can create your own application form. This is for the application single window, right? And you can create a multiple forms if you're having a multiple services, like undergraduate different form, graduate different form, your say immigration different form, right? You can design the forms within the CRM itself. There is a full-fledged option is given where if counselors want to fill this form, counselor can fill from their CRM. And if counselors want a student to fill this form, there's upside mail option over here where you can just click on this one, send mail to the student, and you can send this application form to the candidate. Okay, and mails will go from your email id, means counselor's email id. Okay, from your official email id. So if counselors want to fill the application form, you can fill it, or if you want students to fill it from the platform itself, you can send an email where a student can fill the details, and all these details are captured over here. Now once student fill all these details or counselor fill these details, one report is also generated. Now once I click on this report, let's see how the report looks like. There is a customized report will be created for a candidate with your branding, where whatever form details he has filled, all that details are captured in a format of the form. You want to change it, you can also change it from there. Okay, so the first step is the profiling the forms, right? Then the next step come the documents, right? So in the platform you can create your own document checklist. If you want to create a single checklist, you can create, or if you want to create the country specific checklist, you can create the country specific checklist, where it will show all the documents list over here, and a student or counselor, anyone can just upload all the documents over here. Okay, like GRE, IELTS, your default checklist you can create within the platform. There's a miscellaneous also option given over here. If counselors want some additional documents from the candidate can upload over here, upload other documents, and candidate can upload the other documents also. And if counselors want to download, there's an option for download all documents. So system will automatically make one folder of that candidate name, will put all the documents in that one, and will be exported in your system. Or you can see view, you can see one by one also all these documents over here. There is also SOP maker that's connected with your platform. This will help counselors as well as to the students to write the SOP. Now once I click on the SOP maker, okay, tool will open, where student can write the university name, course name they want, the SOPs, next step. And then what will happen, system will ask certain questions. Okay, and for every question tips will be given how he should write the SOP. Student can write the SOP using this tool and can publish the SOP, and student can write the multiple SOPs using this tool. The right hand side system will also calculate the SOP writing style and will give the score, and also the grammatical mistakes, all these things. So they can write and publish SOPs also using this tool. If you're having the separate SOP writers, then from here only you can forward that SOPs to that SOP writers. Okay. So it means the complete document checklist. If you're having separate document checklist for application, visa, country wise, all that you can configure in the platform. There's option given in the settings. Okay. Apart from that, there's one more extra option is given as internal documents. Now these are those documents that you want to keep it for that candidate, should not be shown to the candidate, only for your office purpose. So here the internal documents can also be uploaded, so that will not be shown to the candidate, but only for the internal purpose these documents will be available. So candidate profiling is done, documents management is done, right? Once the documents are uploaded, counselor can review these documents also, like reviewing, approve, need re-uploadation, and student will also get the intimations. Okay, and upside you can see how many documents are uploaded, how many under review, need re-uploadation, approved by the counselors. So all the document management will happen from here. Same way, if you want student to upload all the documents, just click on here, send mail, and student will receive an email where student can also upload all these documents in the integrated CRM. Okay. Then after documents, next step comes the recommendations, like add recommendations. Now here under the add recommendations, what is there is we are having huge depository of the colleges. We call it across the globe. We maintain the highest depository of the college information. Okay. So now here what happened is whatever course you wanted to search across the globe, you can search here. Like student is looking for data science course, say consider in the UK. Okay, just search over here. Then system will showcase like University of Edinburgh, what are the colleges offering this course, what's the fees is there, what's the IELTS exam, what's the ranking is there, what's the PSW is there, how much part-time is allowed, what's the living cost is there, what's the course link is there, about the program, all this information are available. Okay, now this currency you can choose in the configuration settings. If you want in the dollars, you want in actual currency, or you want to convert in your local currency to showcase the fees, all these things you can configure in the platform. Okay, it will show in the actual also. Like if you want to show UK in the pounds, US in the dollars, that also is fine. If you want to convert in the local currency, that also is fine. So that way it will show all the colleges information over here. Now here counselors can do the shortlistings also, like add milestones. Now whatever shortlistings counselors are doing over here, that again will be added as a part of the report. Now, when I download the report now, let's see how the report looks like. So first report was containing students profiling, and after profiling, whatever colleges I have shortlisted, all that colleges are documented in a same report. And that from the platform itself can be mailed to the candidate also. Okay. So you name any course, you name any university you want to search based on bachelor's, master's, course type, degree, diploma, certificate based on the university name. Say for example, it's Seneca College or anything. If you wanted to search, you can search over here. All these things you can search over here. It will showcase. You want to see, show me all the courses offered by this particular university. You can see all the courses list over here. So there's a huge repository that we do maintain over here. 99.5% all the colleges across the globe, most of the English speaking countries, European countries, data will be available in the platform. So if you see over here, they're around USA, UK, all these countries, Spain, Lithuania, Armenia, Belgium, Cyprus, Finland, Ireland, all the countries' data is available. In case 0.5% you are finding some data is not there, there's option given over here where add college either through the Excel or from here you can add it in the platform itself. Add college recommendations like college name, course name, and that will be added on in the repository. That will not add on in the universal repository, that will add on in your depository in your system, so that that also start coming only for you as a part of the recommendations. So you can have a mix of default library and your own college library, or you can have your own library also. This works so seamlessly ki, if anything you wanted to filter very easily, you can filter the college information within the platform itself. All are available in the platform. So there is a very strong course finder that's available in the platform, whatever you want to search. So profiling is done, documents are done, recommendations are done. Then comes the apply universities. Now, what will happen in the apply university is, say for example, you have shortlisted 4 or 5 colleges and now you want to apply. So automatically from the shortlisting, that data will move to the apply, like college name, course name. If you want, you can change it off. You can select from here the intake, which intake this student wanted to go. If this application you are giving to some vendor, then from drop down you can select the vendor also, like Apply Board or SIUK or KC, whatever you want to select. You can select the vendor from here. Okay, and you can define the status over here, like offer letter received and whatever you want to mention stages, and you can update over here. So now here the biggest USP of this platform is not only the leads management, but if you are submitting the multiple applications of a student and to different vendors you are submitting, separately process you can manage, right? Because when you submit say 4 or 5 applications, some application will be at say application submitted stage, some application will be at the fee stage, some will be at the LOR document stage. So separately also you can manage the process over here, so that it will become very easy for you. And good part is, if you're giving the platform to the students or you are giving platform to the sub agents, right? Like Apply Board, same way, like you have created your own independent platform where all the stakeholders in their sub CRMs or in their platform, they can see the status, what's the status of the application. Again, they don't need to call you. And you can maintain here centrally. And whenever you are changing the status, immediately all the stakeholders will receive the email as well as the WhatsApp. So it means immediately they are communicated. Or if you want the student, immediately student also will be communicated, hey, your application is now moved to this stage. So communication method across the globe, there are the 2 methods that's always proven. One is the WhatsApp and second is the email, and both are integrated in the platform. Okay, and third is obviously they all the students and your sub agents will be having their own dashboard. So obviously they can log in and they can see over there also what's the status. So through the platform, through email, through WhatsApp. So here they can manage the multiple applications, they can manage everything. All these things will be done from here. That's Apply University. Now I am going to come to the next magical tool, that's the start communication. Now in this industry, the biggest thing is the communication. Many times people says ki, no, I didn't receive the communication, I didn't get the communication. So what will happen here is, say, consider there is one application or there is one student. On that student, multiple stakeholders are working. It can be your counseling team, it can be your application team. That student belongs to sub-agent also consider, or it can be an student itself. So four stakeholders are working. Now what system will do? System will automatically form one group in the panel. Now here, whatever you're writing, hi, can you provide me these details? And select here send mail and send WhatsApp. So what will happen here is automatically all the stakeholders, they will receive the email, they will also receive the WhatsApp in their phone, and they can act on that part, and they will get a chat message also in their panel, right? So immediately it will be communicated and they can have discussion in the platform itself regarding that case. Same way, if student wants to ask certain query, right? Student can ask in the platform and all the stakeholders will get the WhatsApp, mail, everything. Now here, what we have integrated is, it's an unofficial WhatsApp API, what we have integrated in the platform. Now, this works in the two-way WhatsApp communication. It means if you're sending some WhatsApp from the platform, it will go to the WhatsApp of that particular student. And if student is reverting on the WhatsApp only, that again will come in the CRM. That is for the two-way WhatsApp integration. It means you can send the message also, and if student is reverting anything, okay, if student is reverting anything, that also will come in your CRM. Or same way, if you want to upload some documents and you want to share some document to the candidate, you can either upload, paste, or you can just drag and drop the document over here, where a student will receive that document in his WhatsApp as well as in his email. So communication becomes very easy. You don't need to open 10 different tabs. Okay, I'll send a mail separately, then I'll type the message, I'll send the WhatsApp separately, and then I'll put in the chat separately. One place you do, all the places student will get the communication. So this is a seamless communications and very easy way to drag and drop the documents over here. So it is inbuilt in the platform. Okay, so there's a summary, there's a profiling documents, this thing, apply universities are there. Okay, if you want to raise, or if you're in a business where you collect or you wanted to give some invoice creation, that invoice also for that student, you can define the template here. You can create the invoice also from the platform itself. So end to end you can do on that candidate. There is a one very good thing here, is a lead journey. Now say sometime if you want to see ki Ankit, it's being say for example 36 days on this lead, I wanted to see whatever work is done on this lead. So system will automatically create a lead journey. So whatever work from a time of you receive the lead till today, whatever work is done on this lead, everything is spread in the timeline. So here you can see on this date, this time lead was received. Then on 14th, after 2 days, student uploaded the document. Then on the 14th only, you send the communication. This was the communication. Okay. Then after 1 day, you give the recommendation. Then after 5 days, you applied for University of Warwick, Coventry. Then after 3 days, you have given some more recommendations and you send certain communications. Then after 28 days, you mention the status, some documents are pending. Then again you send the communication, then documents are submitted, then new recommendations. So whatever work is done on that entire lead journey of the 36 days from a time you have done received the leads, and whatever work is done, right, everything is spread in this timeline. So it will become very easy to visualize whatever work is done. If some work is done late, okay, system will also highlight that part, like how many days late this work was done. That's got a tag. Okay, because for him mostly are done on the time, so it's not reflecting. Otherwise system will also reflect like this communication was sent 2 days late, this was sent 1 day late. So that also will be part of the timeline. Okay, so from here, starting from the lead, multiple sources leads will come, profiling, documents, recommendations, everything will be done over here. That comes under the lead segment. Now, once your job is done on this lead and you want to forward this lead to the next department, just select this one and forward leads and select which department you want to forward this lead. You want to forward this lead to this and this department. Just select and submit. Then what will happen? This lead will be accessible to those departments also. It will not remove from your CRM. It will be accessible, and immediately they will get a pop-up in their screen saying that one lead is assigned today to them. Start working on that file. Okay, so all the CRMs are integrated together over here that can be managed. So in this way, you can manage the entire lead journey. Now, here there are multiple filters. If you wanted to see, key, show me all those applications that I have submitted, say for example, for September 2023 intake, and say I have given to this vendor. Just consider this vendor and filter. So you can filter the entire data based on that, like how many applications you have given to this vendor. So there is only one application is given to that vendor, okay, and that is under documents review. So if you wanted to filter based on the vendor, based on the country, based on the intake, based on the tag, based on the source of the lead, okay, so all these things you can filter from here easily. You can do it of all these things, okay. And there's a clearly defined over here, okay. Now moving to the next part, okay. If you want say MIS graph, if you wanted to see is that, yeah, you want to see how my business is moving in last 3 months or 6 months, okay. So here you can see, okay, in a month of February, these many leads I received, March, April, zero. Or you want to select in the last 1 year how it's going. You can export this entire data also with the details. Or how many applications are submitted or visas are accepted in last 3 months by all the teams or particular employee. You can select and search. So you will get very easily the management insight. You will get it of how the data is working and all these things. And once you click on the export, the entire data will be available to you very seamlessly. Okay, so that you can manage from the platform very easily. There is also attendance system that's inbuilt in the platform. So if you are having some ILTS and GRE process that you are managing in the system and you want to manage, show me all the ILTS related batch of this month, say for example, current month, and filter how many students has enrolled for the ILTS this month, and you want to mark the attendance, like today they are present, so mark present. And if you are also having some mock tests that you conduct, like IELTS mock test, GMAT mock test, GRE mock test, and you wanted to capture that data also, this person came to me for the IELTS training. Today he is present, but today he also has given the mock. This is a score he has got it off. So that also you can define attendance, you can mark. Now, in this way, see what will happen. There's a very lovely MIS report will be generated. I'll show you this MIS report, attendance report with their mock test results. So once I download this report, let it open. Allow me some time to open the Excel. 1 second. Where is the attendance? Okay, it's a download. I'm just opening Excel. Okay, so this is Excel where you can see these are the people joined this batch. Okay, 3 days this person was present, how many days this person was absent, what's the current stage, and if this match is of 30 days, so it will show day wise, like this date he was present, absent, present. Then it will be keep on moving this Excel, and it will show you the count also over here. And if certain days he was present also and he's given the mock, so that also will come here, like present, mock, and whatever score he got in the mock. So you will be having the complete batch-wise attendance report that you can see in the platform over here. So that's a part of the platform. You can see there's a complete report is there. Link WhatsApp. So this is a place where we attach the WhatsApp. Okay, you can see here. So here we attach the WhatsApp integration. So one number we attach in your platform. Okay. So you can connect your WhatsApp over here. There is a one more thing that's called the docs library. Now, what's this docs library? This is a common depository. Say you want to create your own what's called folders, like UK separate folder, USA separate folder, all the documents, agreements in that folder, so that your team can download and access from the same place. So this is kind of a drive where in the CRM only you can create the folders, and under folders you can load all the documents. Okay, so that documents, all the documents will be coming here. That's the documents library. There's a notification also. If there's some notification you want to communicate to your employees or to your agents, say some university is having some timeline that you want to promote it off across your agents network. If you have created a multiple agents network and you want to promote among them, so you can create the ad notification and you can put that image and send. And automatically in all the agents CRM, that will start reflecting immediately that they can download. So marketing spread very fast you can do. So once they open it, immediately they can see this is just a dummy one, don't consider this one, and they can download. So immediately pop-up will come in across the CRM. So there's a notifications that you can manage, across your vendors. So that's available in this CRM. There's other options over here. So when I go to the settings and consider you want to send a bulk emails to the people, so you can send the bulk emails. You can create the campaigns in the platform and you can send the bulk emails to the people from the platform itself. Not in the bulk emails, there's a very good functionality where if you want to design your landing pages, right? Like marketing email automations, you can create your landing page. I'm just creating one dummy landing page like this landing page, consider design and publish. I click on the design. It's a drag and drop kind of email you wanted to design. Like upside should come the logo. Okay, so you can just then left side image or this thing should come, and then say consider then content should come over here. So you can design the complete email, you can edit the content, everything. You can design the complete emailers, you can see the preview, and you can send the bulk emails to everyone. The good part of these bulk emailers are, number one, it's a dedicated IP, so mostly it will go in the inbox. Okay, unlike the other emailers tools. Second thing over here is you don't need to design it separately for your mobile, separately for your web. Like most of the emailers tools you see, you need to design twice. Here, once you design it, it will support across all the devices. Okay, so it will save time for you. So you can design the emailers and you can send the bulk emailers also if you want to send to your prospects or something. So that is integrated in the CRM. Okay, there is a lot of automations are available in the CRM. If as a company you are a very big company and you want to automate certain tasks, right, you can automate multiple things in the CRM through the automations like status based. What's a status based? Whenever I select documents are collected, automatically forward that file to the next department. That kind of a rules you can prefix key. Whenever I select this thing, then automatically forward. So you can define these automations upfront in the system. Okay, then second thing is lead distribution. So if you wanted to distribute the leads based on the round robin, or you want to distribute the leads, some advanced thing like based on the location, based on the keywords, so some logics you can define in the automation system will work accordingly. Or say if you're having in this way process key, there's a separate team who handles the UK process, there's a separate team USA process. So accordingly, UK files transfer to the UK team, USA files transfer to the USA team automatically. So that process, so basically there is advanced automations process that's integrated and inbuilt in the CRM that can be configured over here in the platform. Okay. If you are having the employees and you want to mark their attendance, ki what time they have logged in the system, what time they have logged out in your office. So the complete employees attendance you can manage over here. It will show your employees login time, logout time. Not only this thing, system will also capture from where they have marked the attendance, whether they have marked the attendance from their mobile phone or they have marked the attendance from their system. And system will also track their IP. If you're finding somebody is trying to access your CRM data, automatically it will be flagged over here IP. If you want to block it off, you can also block that person so that he cannot access from IP. Say for example, you says these are my office systems. A person should access the data only from these systems. So CRM will open only from that authorized laptops or authorized systems. Apart from that, system will not allow to log in the system. So this will add on the securities. Or if you want to define the system, these are my office hours. After that, this system or no counselor should able to access the database. So some database security norms, it based on the IPs, based on the timings, all these things you can set in the platform itself, and attendance also can be managed as a part of the CRM itself. As I mentioned, document checklist you can create within the platform. So this is a default checklist. If you want to create some checklist, you can create the forms over here, whatever forms you want to create. You can create the forms over here. There's a abroad forms also. If you want to design certain admission forms, application forms, say you are having some tie-up with the universities and you want to design your own separate application forms university wise with university logos, consider, just give an example. So you can create your application forms also within the platform, independent application forms. Okay, so I'll not go in the detailings that part. So that is again inbuilt in the platform. Reminder checklist. So if you are having some reminders checklist that you can configure in the platform. Abroad campaigns, as I mentioned. There's one more thing. This is slightly on the higher side functionality. If you wanted to create a portal like Ankit, I am having say 100 agents. Okay, I want to limit certain things for the agents. You can limit it off. Apart from that, if you're having some tie-ups, say for example, you have the tie-ups with 100 universities. By default, agents cannot see the payouts. Okay, so when you create this sub CRM for your agents, okay, like sub agents, when you create the platform, okay, you need to select from here agent, okay, so that they'll be having the limited access or limited functionalities. They cannot change the application status basically. Now if you're creating some agent and you want to define ki, like I wanted to give whatever I am getting, I want to give to this agent say 50%, just write here the 50 over here. So what will happen is, if for a college in your CRM is reflecting say 10%, so in the agent dashboard it will be reflecting 5%. So automatically system will do the calculations and show your tie-up list to your sub agents with the percentage what you have fed it in the system. If you don't want to show any payouts or your tie-up list to the agents, just make it no. Otherwise, make it yes. If you keep it no, then they cannot see your tie-up list. Okay, so in this way, if you want to manage your agents with a transparency, certainly you can do within the platform. That functionality is available. You can export the data notifications. Already I have told you. Now, what will happen in this platform is, if you're having multiple team members, say for example, 10 team members and you're the manager, now you cannot open 10 sub CRM separately, right? If you're having some people reporting to you and you want to see how that person is performing. So what will happen is, it will be shown here in the drop down, okay, when the hierarchy is set. You want to see, okay, show me how this Nitin is performing. Just click on the Nitin and filter. So automatically manager can see how the Nitin is doing it off. So Nitin is having 6 leads, 1 document review, 2 candidates Nitin has applied, 3 follow-ups. So managers can see all their teams are integrated in the single CRM. Okay, so from their CRM only they can access their team's performance and how their team is doing and how many tasks are pending to the team member. So there is an employee or there is a counselor under this manager, and he can see over here Nikhil is having 3 pending tasks that he has not finished. And once you click on the pending task, it will show you. You can see manager can see this is 197 days, 209 days delayed, and 58 days delayed. Nikhil supposed to do this work, but still he has not completed this task. Okay, so that is over here. So it will become very easy to manage the team one, right? Apart from that, there is other thing. Just let me open the second view of the dashboard. Okay, so here if you just want to see the performance, like there is employee and manager wanted to see what exactly he has done today. Like I'm sure you may be generating a day-wise AMIS report. Ki Ankit or Nitin, tell me the work what you've done today. So system will automatically show is he has worked only one file in the full day, or last 7 days how many files he has worked, okay, or this month how many files he has worked, and once you click it will show you the entire data. So you don't need to ask to a person ki at the end of a day whatever work you have done it off, submit your MIS report, because manager can see at any given moment of time from morning how much work he has done it off, how many files he has touched, how much work he has done it off, right, or how much he has not done it off. So it will become like very much manageable to see all that things that you can see in the CRM. Whatever work is done, it will show here also how many files are assigned and all these things. So it will be shown here also. Invoices management is embedded as a part of platform. There's a one more view is there. There's a lead summary view. If many of you are fond of Excels and something, right? So system will also create the same word view in the Excel also. That's called a single screen view, where you can see whatever leads are there, that name, email ID, phone number, location, source, how you got the lead, who are handling that lead, what's the current status of that lead, when the next follow-up, how many days delayed that work is going on, what's the last comment that counselor has put, what the tags are there, whether profiling is done, recommendations are given, how many colleges are applied, what are the documents. So system will automatically consolidate and will create one single screen view also, so that it will become very easy to manage for the counselors. So that is called the lead summary view. Okay. There is open college search is also available. So this is a counselor's view. So when I talk about a student view, right? So one to, as I mentioned, counselor can send a mail straight away from the student. Otherwise, there is a student view also. I'll just show you. So along the platform, you will also be receiving one microsite for the student's point of view. Okay. Now, this is a student view where it will come with your brandings and everything, where a student can come over here. They can click on the profiling. This is a student view where a student can create their account, student can do the profiling, college shortlisting. You can remove this thing also, college shortlisting, documents, SOP. They can do the application tracking. So there's a separate view is given for the student. There's a separate landing page for the student is given, where a student can do each and everything, whatever they wanted to manage. So there'll be total 4 panels will be there: counselors panels, agents panel, student panel, will be different applications panels, managers panels. So all these are integrated together in a single platform, right? Now this entire platform, when we are giving this entire platform, comes in a white labeling structure. So don't look at it as reflecting.edumations.com. So once we deliver the platform, the entire platform, including the URLs, it will come 100% white label. It will come with your branding. So whatever your domain name is there, your subdomain name is there, the entire platform will run on your subdomains. It will be white labeled. So when I'm saying the white label, your counselors or your students will never come to know this is a backend technology powered by whom. Okay, so this will be looking like your own platform completely. Okay, so this will come, whether it's a student interface, agents interface, all this comes in the your white labeling kind of a structure. Okay, if you are having the multiple agents and agents wants their branding to be posted in front of their students, so when you're creating the agents, basically, then you can upload their logos if you want. You can upload their agents logos, so that first preference it will be given to the agents logos. Okay, so that will be done. Now coming to the last part, I just wanted to cover the security parameters. Now in this entire platform, we have embedded around 5 layers kind of securities. Now what are these securities are? When we do this entire platform, it's a white label. It's a 64-bit encrypton kind of platform. There is a private database linkage here. So your database is not merged with, say we are having a 20 clients, so 20 partitions are there of the database. It's not like your database is merged with the other database and third database that most of the companies for the database saving or the costing saving they do it off. Here there will be clear partitions of the database in the servers, because there are chances one student will go to the one consultancy, the same candidate will go to the other consultancy, but our system will accept it because of the database partitions, and it's an encrypted database. Other thing is only the allowed IPs can access this entire platform. Otherwise, system will automatically block it off. There is a very strong industrial firewall. So neither once you change the password, neither internally we can access it, and neither your employees who are not granted can access it. The platform, it will be blocked. It will allow only that IPs. Okay. If you're a very big organization and you have, we basically takes care of the complete database security and the backups. But down the line, if you're a very big organization and you want to keep the database administrated at your level, we are fine with that one. Down the line, you can host the database at your side and we'll connect the application with it. Okay. But is not required because this is an industrial level kind of database security that is inbuilt in the platform with a 5-layer security. In the same security layers, you can find that's used in the banking kind of a system. So you can consider kind of inputs or kind of things we do consider how seriously we take the data privacy kind of a parameter. Okay, so this is what quickly I wanted to show you in the platform. Remaining questions, if you are having, I'll take at a Q&A kind of a time. Over to Halima. Thanks.